The first question that I would love to know this morning is, why did you sign up for MOSAIC's class?
Well, I'm Samaj Webb. I signed up because I want to broaden my perspective. I want to like open up to like new ideas, new worlds. And the class is like multicultural. It's just not like specifically geared to one race and then a little minority. It's like it's a good percentage of every race. So we can have class discussions about everything instead of just cultural differences being tightened together and then stereotypes being closed in. We could just talk about it and free. We could connect, and I think that's cool.
Oh, I'm Deja, and I just want to learn about different cultures because it's cool.
What's appealing about learning about different cultures for you?
Just learning about the way other people live and the holidays they celebrate and stuff.
I'm Haley, and I actually was in a different English class in the beginning of the year, and I got my schedule switched and I ended up in this one, and I'm really glad I did because it just seems like a really awesome class, and it's very what's the word? It's very like real world based, and we get to learn about a ton of different things and a ton of different people and how they live, and it's just really exciting.
Is the class meeting your expectations so far?
I mean, yeah, we get to like choose our syllabus. We get to choose the things that we learn instead of the state doing it for us. So it's like what we desire, what we want, and I think that's just dope that we could pick and choose what we want in our mind.
Have you ever had that experience before where you got to choose what you wanted to learn?
No.
Instead of only the library where we just pick what we want to read, but for actual class in school, I think that's cool.
I think it's very beneficial to kids when they get to kind of pick and choose like what they want to learn about and how they want to learn about it, because then it's more focused on them, and I think that's how school should be, because I mean, you're here to get an education, so why not get an education the way that best helps you and make it like, fun so you don't dread it. And I don't dread this class at all, which is kind of a first for me, because it is kind of not, well, I mean, I guess it is boring, but like when the state has to pick everything that you do, it's just kind of
Bland.
Yeah, it's just bland and yeah.
And so that's a perfect segue into my next question. How does this make you feel about school, having a class like this?
Like there's hope. When you learn something that everybody else learns, you're basically like a robot in a factory. But if you like learning anything, like we could learn anything we want. We could go into any little history, any type of science. Like there's so much stuff that the state holds from us. There's so much history that they hold from us that we could explore even further. So the fact that we could do that is just amazing and different from any other classes or any other school.
What do you think? How does it make you feel about school?
Regular, it's just a class.
It's just a class, so does you feel the same way?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really cool because it broadens our horizons, and you basically said what I was going to say, that it's and hopefully it'll, like, this class will influence other classes to do the same thing, so learning is like better for kids and they don't like dread it.
So again, Haley, perfect segue into my next question. How do you think this will impact the other students at Arcadia or the community in Greece?
I think they'll like start to watch, like once we progress even more, like see our grades. I'm pretty sure our grades will be great in this class, but once we progress even more, they'll see like we need to have schools where they pick and choose what they want instead of them dictating us to a certain area. So it'll be better.
And what kind of topics would you like to explore during the class this year?
I would like to learn about a bunch of different cultures and how, like, their basic diets and just all the basic things, and like even the more like intricate detailed things. I think it's just really cool.
What about you? What kind of topics would you like to explore this year?
Nothing specific, just anything.
In general?
Mm-hmm.
Going more in depth in Black history, there's a whole bunch of authors they don't tell you in school, like James Baldwin, or like like just like real other books besides the autobiography of Malcolm X. He's written other books and speeches other than I Have a Dream with Martin Luther King. He's wrote other speeches, so just more in depth with everything. I want to get the finest details of everything.